Hello, welcome back to another video of Battle Knight Cyberpunk gameplay. I'm going to go ahead, I had some clan members, hurrah, that got to level 120, so I thought I'd figure make a short video showing some of the content. That way it's a little easier for them to know what to look at. So when you click that infinite forward operating base thing, you've got two main things you'll be doing, at least from 120 to 140. The first thing is this little center here, and what this is really at the end of the day is a way to get these resources, these little like satellite resources that you'll then use when you click on the multi-essence thing. And for example, if you click like that one there, you can turn them into little gems that will eventually be able to be upgraded into like tiers up to level 6. And what those little gems are is for the talent system on heroes. So if you go to their gear, you can see the gear, the little like red, blue, yellow, green, purple. These are all talents and abilities that you accumulate when you socket your gear. Excuse me. So when you go into the infinite operating base, the main thing you want to do every single day is use all your attacks on one target. Once there's more people in the clan, it'll make it a lot easier. I myself can only do so much damage to these mobs. Let me see which one. It might have refreshed actually, which is good. Yeah, so for me, I'll be attacking this one right here because I do the most damage to it, and then that'll give me more resources. And then you eventually get to attack the like main mob on the planet. Here, I'm gonna change this up and do an attack on that real fast. It's actually that one and that one. And if I actually remember correctly, these guys do that. There we go. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get my Anok, or whatever the heck his name is called, or Onigok, because they have another like select hero event going on for a specific hero. But afterwards, I should be able to get him pretty far advanced. I'll also be able to get another Wolfbane, so that'll be exciting. So okay, right. So I'll go ahead and showcase this, kind of one of the mobs. Damn. See, I should have turned Electra's ability to her having a 15% chance when she attacks to get an extra energy, because it looks like she doesn't crit on these guys at all, even though she has 2 crit gems, so. Yeah, that really sucks, actually. I probably lost a lot of damage. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip. So did about 76,000, probably doing a lot more if I had selected her other ability. And then as far as the next attacks, it truly doesn't really matter. Just put in whatever heroes you do. They only do about 6 to 10, at least for my teams, because I don't have like gear on them and stuff. 10 million damage. But I will let him know to attack that if he can. Let's see here. I'll let him know too. Okay, and then the other thing also is, so this won't be open until level 130. This thing you don't essentially get until your clan all gets like higher level and stuff. Same with that thing there is 130. This one here is where you use your imitations to get heroes. You essentially, from what I can tell, you can't get the heroes that you select. You select 5 heroes from here to get at random when you get it. You can't get them early, so you literally have to have 600 imitations before you get a hero. So 5 for getting it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then the 6 to get a total. Or if you get these perfect ones, you get it right away. So yeah, you just pretty much select one of your heroes. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit actually. You select one of your heroes that you want to replace, you put it in there, and then you select the imitation. It does a new one, but until this gets to 100% and then you do another one, it won't work. So that is the two of three main things that open up at 120. The next thing is this meta space here, where essentially every week it'll give you these holonym guys to attack and conquer. So I'll do a couple quick battles to show. Yes, no. Okay. So I'll go through these battles real fast, and then I'll talk about them. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead to the last one. All right, and then this is the last one on that row. So yeah, once you defeat a row on each of the weeks, you can do this lock and claim thing. So each one you'll get about 2,000 Hibris, Holonym Debris. And so it's actually really lucrative and really good to do these. Each time you pass the next day, you'll be able to get to the next level and next level. I think I can only get to level 3 or 4, and it's better to get the maximum of a different level than the lesser of another level, of a higher level. But yeah, you do that there. You do technically get these holonym stones, but I'm assuming that you're better off just maxing out your gear instead of using the lesser ones, because I don't know if you can replace them. I don't particularly want to test it out and find out if you can or can't. So what I found at level 120 though is I'm using the Uncanny Store to get my essence cubes. Essentially, you want to get one of those to get 3 guaranteed slots each piece of gear. And then essentially, when you put a level 6-star gem into a piece of gear, you can guarantee get anything to max, one of these rows into max, and then also another row into level 45, or, mix and match them. So I think it's end game very worth like waiting to put your gems in until they're all like 6-star, and to wait until you have these higher level essence cubes, wherever they went in the Uncanny Store. You can get them in other stuff, like you can get them from here, but same thing, I think the ratio is horrible. So I always just get my recast gear from this one, and then you can also get them from the Obsidian Store, or at least the crafting hammer, excuse me. There was somewhere else you could get them from. I can't remember where though. I know you can get them from events like the bounty event and stuff, so that might be one of the other things. We do also have this event going on for Christmas, which isn't a bad one. So truthfully, $15 will get you these little guys here, and pretty much anyone should be able to get high enough level from attacking these to get enough resources to get one of their main guys. I'm getting Wolfbane myself, so I strongly recommend if anyone wants to, spend 15 bucks, you can get like one of the hard to get heroes. Yeah, besides that, that's pretty much all for level 120. Big thing is doing the meta space and getting your holodams leveled up. The next thing is doing the infinite operating base corridor and attacking with all 3 of your attacks one of the particular nodes here, so you can get the little resources. And then the final thing is just this here where you get to get your heroes. So it isn't the best cost efficient. It's still better to do like the higher stuff that I've mentioned in the past. So the training ground 900 gems for 1 hire is still the best ratio in the game. But otherwise that is about it. So I'm going to go ahead and since I'm level 120, I'm just going to do some content here, and hope you enjoy. Oh, nice. Alright. I'm surprised I actually beat that level. Pretty lucky. Woohoo! Yeah. Alright, and yeah, that's pretty much where my team's at the moment. We'll be getting Anigok on the next Perfect Higher rotation after this one. Looks like the new hero, kind of looking at him. Looking at his abilities and stuff. This one here, that's on release, is specifically designed to counter Arachna. So This one here, he gives like shields, reducing the odds of like infect being added to you and stuff like that. So he's pretty much going to be like for the higher end tanks and whatnot. You're not really going to run into it in PvE content or even per se early game. You will, like, this hero will somewhat counter Arachna, but it's like, then you're wasting a slot for one hero, the enemy team, and he's not doing as much else for everything else. So that's what I got from him. He's just there to counter Arachna. I don't particularly care for the hero himself, so yeah. Just a quick recap then. So Metaspace gets you Holodim stuff, infinite forward operating base level 120, gets you your gems for the new tier system, and this is how you get them, by attacking these nodes here. And then the final thing is the initiation tower, or imitation tower, excuse me. And then this thing here, you can select your heroes as you pick and get 1 of 5 at random whenever you get this to 100%, and then do 1 more. So I hope you enjoy the content. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, you have a good day.